Hi, I'm Tom Bowling and I'm here at Pioneer Imports and Wholesale, and we're talking about how impactful ornamental grasses can actually be. And as we see trends moving forward, ornamental grasses are still very much a design component. So I wanted to share with you maybe a composition concept for you to think about and to consider. So first of all, I've taken one of the grasses and just inserted it into the beautiful vase here. Now it has a very deco kind of a feel to it, very structural look. And so I don't want to do a whole lot with the grass other than just let it be what it is. But then I also have some smaller onion grass, as you see here, that comes in a bush. It's all taped together, and this is just part of that. But to give it a little bit more impact and a little bit more pizzazz, I'm taking my knife blade and pulling those grass blades right over the top of that, just to give it a little bit more curl and interaction. So it has a little bit more volume and springiness to that. All right, so let's come up with our idea. And you know, when we think of that deco kind of a look, orchids are very much in vogue with that. So I'm going to add a couple of those orchids right in, these beautiful Phalaenopsis. And to shorten it up, instead of cutting it, I'm just going to bend the stem to give it more of a hairpin to shorten it up in place. Callas are another flower that we're often associated with that time period. And yes, you're seeing it kind of move around a little bit, but the more stems that I place in, the less movement we're going to have. Now I'm using my thumb to come over the top, and you can actually do this with real callas as well, to get those to massage, to give them a little bit of curvature to the stem here. Now I love these magnificent large cut leaf philodendron leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and bend that, and I scored it to make the bend just a little bit easier. Place those into the vase as well. And I like the fact that they're wired. The spine is wired, so you can see what I just did by taking my thumb and fingers, coming across that to bend that out just a little. Oh, that one was easy to cut, so we're going to place that in as well. And I want to show you what we're developing here. This is called shadowing. When one form sits on top or very close to the next form, it creates a shadow in reality. So that's called shadowing, what we're doing here. So let's see what else. I'm going to add a few of the berry sprays in just to give it a nice textural change. Some interest here, keeping that same cascade feel going. A spray of Echeveria to give us some balance to the back side or the front, depending on which way you want to look at it. And you'll notice that all of a sudden now it's starting to really lock into place. So as I push that down, I'm going to bend those stems to spill over the front. And then top off with just a few stems of the onion grass. Instead of everything being all the grass up at the top, this just brings it on down into the composition itself. More of an architectural feel. This still works very, very well for interiors or your commercial accounts as well. So as you see it this way, as I turn and move that around, it takes on a totally different impact. Don't forget the ornamental grasses in your next design session.